Меня зовут Алексей, АК FloridaTrader с pennystock.ru. Мы возьмем интервью с Тимоти Сайксом и зададим несколько вопросов. Hey Tim, how's it going?
Good to see you.
First, thank you for this conference. Very interesting. So many information, so many stuff to do. So thank you so much.
Cool, my pleasure. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I have a couple of questions about how not to force trades.
How not to force trades?
Like if boring or something.
So I like to think of myself as a retired trader. You know, like I don't want to trade. I'm living life. I'm retired. But if there's a trade that's good enough, like where all the indicators, it's like an earnings win, its stock is breaking out to new highs, there's volume, I think that it can run for a few days, that takes me out of retirement. And because I would feel too guilty missing this trade. So if you think like that, you know, you're like, oh, this is a decent trade. No, I'm retired. I don't want to do it. That way you focus on only great trades. Most of my best students make like 80–90% of their money off like 5 or 10% of their trades. So if you can be choosier with your trades, you'll probably be more successful.
Oh, okay. So you mostly focus on the best setups.
Yeah, exactly. Like gimmies. Someone emailed me. They're like, Tim, like you make money off these gimmies. You should be ashamed. And I'm like, no. Like I want to focus on gimmies. I don't want hard trades. And also I travel a lot. That helps too. You know, I like to travel not just for fun, but it helps me not trade as much. So you need to like control your addictions. We're all addicts, so I have to be, you know, very controlled. Can you go over this in a second? We're doing a video.
Sorry. All right. So, and about this question, when you will go to Russia again?
So I have one student. Yeah, I have one student who wants me to train him personally. So I'm talking with him probably in the spring or the summer of 2014. I'm pumped. I need some more beluga.
Exactly.
I need some more beluga and caviar.
Yeah, caviar like girls in the Red Square.
Yeah, exactly.
Some beers.
Yeah,
you know?
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know if I come back.
Yeah, and last question: do you have any advice for like Russian language, you know, traders for us, like?
I mean, I like that the Russians are so greedy. Like, it's good. You guys are really greedy. You greedy Russians. It's good. I'm part Russian too, so I'm greedy too. You know, I would just say really, you know, focus on growing your account gradually instead of like thinking like, yeah, I did turn a few thousand into a few million in a few years, but don't think about like making millions. Focus on like if you're starting with 5,000, how do you go from 5 to 10? The same thing that will go from 5 to 10 will take you from like 100 to 200. You know, so focus on increments. Too many people think that it's like, you know, they want to make millions all at once, and that's just not possible. I don't recommend 100-to-1 leverage. If you can grow your account, so let's say if you have a $5,000 account, you try and grow on one trade. Let's say you invest like 3,000, you try and make like 500. And then your next trade, you invest 3,500, and you try and make 600. So overall, you're growing your account from 5,000 to 5,500 to 6,100. And gradually, that's how my best students have done it. You know, Tim Bertani makes an average of $800 a trade, and he's taken 13,000 and turned it to 800,000 in 2 years. So if you focus on those increments, it might not sound as exciting, but it can pay off, you know, within a few years.
Yeah, step by step. Yeah, because we are very greedy and we try to do
you need to control your
trade
greed.
And like all like 100%.
This is not like drinking beluga, you know? Like beluga, you just keep drinking until you pass out. With this, you don't just trade until you get to zero. Like you have to be a little more responsible. But if you can do that, you grow your account, and you know you'll be surprised. Within a few years, you'll be like, okay, looking back, you'll see exactly how you take 5,000 and turn it into like 100,000.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for this advice.
No problem.
Very nice conference. So thank you so much, Tim.
Cool.
Nice to
Thanks.
meet you.
Spicy ball. Woo.